Hey everyone, hey, it's Mike from Destinations of Travel coming to you live today from Disney's Port Orleans Resort, French Quarter. We are continuing our Walt Disney World Resort Hotel Spotlight series. So we are selecting one Walt Disney World Resort Hotel to highlight for a given week. Starting off with an overview video of the resort, taking a look at the rooms, the food, whatever special features there might be for that given resort. And then capping things off with a live stream from the resort so we can take a look around, answer your questions, show you guys anything specific you might like to see. So this week, obviously, Disney's Port Orleans Resort French Quarter here in Walt Disney World is what we're highlighting. So let's take a look inside. So obviously we are here at the main entrance to the lobby. This is where you would get dropped off. We actually had the bus loop just behind us as we were starting off there. As you enter, this is the main lobby area. So you'll see the food to the left there, and then the check-in desk. Registration is right here to the right. See a big, beautiful lobby here. And then we've got Jackson Square, the gift shop. So we'll pop in here. So one of the great things about the gift shops in the Walt Disney World Resort hotels is that they all have a little bit of merchandise specific to the hotel. So you'll find all your typical Walt Disney World merch all around as well, but you'll find some merch specific to the hotel. So we've got, this is actually just like Mardi Gras in New Orleans merch here, because Mardi Gras was just, was that last week? A couple weeks ago? I didn't even realize they got the legs up there. It's pretty cool. And over here we've got the Port Orleans. We actually have a lot of Tiana's merchandise here as well, which fits with the theme. And then the Port Orleans specific merch. So Port Orleans French Quarter. Some really nice quarter zip. You got Scat Cat's tumbler. Scat Cat's is the lounge and bar just right across the way from the main lobby. We got some beignet merch. More beignet. And then you got the resort specific merch here in the front too. You got a Port Orleans tumbler. Excuse me. You got a Tiana mug. Tiana plush. Tiana cookbook. So lots of New Orleans. I think I missed these t-shirts here too. You got Port Orleans Resort. Again, specific to French Quarter. So an interesting thing about Port Orleans is it's actually two different resorts. You've got French Quarter and you've got Riverside. We will check out Riverside in a couple of weeks as well. We got some ornaments here too. These are cool. There you go. So again, this is off the main lobby here. This is where you would check in. You'll find your gift shop right there. And then actually right next door, looks like we got restrooms straight ahead, and we have the arcade, which I was here, like I said, from Mardi Gras just a couple weeks ago. And it is a very large arcade. So let's pop in here. So all of the resort hotels have their own game room. We've done these live streams now over at all three All-Star resorts. And so we checked those out as well. And none of them I don't think were as big. No, maybe they were. I mean, they are pretty big as well. And you'll see a lot of the same games, but they all seem to have at least a few that are different. So you'll get a little bit of a different feel. But you'll see a lot of the same pinball, Star Wars, Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers. There is your arcade or game room. We're going to come back into the main lobby. and go across the way here. So this is where we entered, over there to the left. We made a right into the check-in desks, but right here is where we'll find our food. So like I said, you've got the Scat Cat Club Cafe. So during the day, you'll have the cafe where you get your beignets. Let's pop in here. So you'll see you can get your beignets and other pastries, coffees, things like that. And at night, it is the Scat Cat Lounge. So New Orleans style bar. So you can get your beignets with a caramel or chocolate ganache. You got Mickey shaped beignet sundae, the Baton Rouge beignets, which I highly recommend. They are delicious. And then of course your coffee, your tea, and then bottled drinks. And like I said, at night that will become the bar. I guess night is not the right term, but in the evening. And then we are in, actually I missed the sign here for you. Sassagoula Floatworks Food Factory. It's the quick service dining location here. And this is actually my favorite quick service dining location of any Walt Disney World Resort hotel. I love the New Orleans style food. So you got your standards, your burger, your grilled chicken, your pizza, chicken fingers, things like that. You got salads. And if you want, you can see the whole menu here. Then let's see. It looks like maybe they actually changed the menu a little bit, because they used to have a. Oh no, there you go. Beef po' boy, beef and fried shrimp burger. Okay, it's just sort of mixed in a little bit. The po' boy is what I used to come here and get, and you can get jambalaya, gumbo, so your Cajun favorites. And here you go. This is where you'll come in and order from the various stations. And then, of course, there is plenty of seating inside and out. You got your Coke Freestyles. I love the masks on display here. There you go. That is Sassagoula Floatworks. Like I said, my personal favorite Walt Disney World Resort quick service. And there's a lot of good ones, but this is the one I would choose to come to. And I have several times. I'll probably grab myself lunch today, to be honest. All right, so we are back into the main entrance here. That is where we entered to start the video. We went over to the check-in desk, the arcade, the gift shop, food to the left there. We're gonna head outside. Thank you. And so out into the main courtyard, and this is what I think makes this resort so special, is just the outdoor grounds, the theming. This resort is beautiful. It's one of my favorites. Riverside, I think, is even a little bit of a step up too. So like I said, we'll see that in a couple weeks. That'll be next up on our Spotlight series. You can see there's more outdoor seating for Floatworks over here. A beautiful day like today, it's nice to sit outside. We got giant chests, and here is our map. And you can see we are right about here. I don't think they actually have the you are here thing here, but so the pool is directly ahead of us, and you can see this is all French Quarter, and then you've got Riverside up there. So Port Orleans, if you count this as one, is one very, very big resort, and even French Quarter itself, pretty big resort. So we'll take a walk around the entire resort here. We'll check out the pool area. I think we're going to start off going to the right. We're going to kind of circle around. Like I said, my favorite thing about this resort is just sort of the outdoor grounds when it's a really nice day like this. It's really peaceful. But it's funny that I point out that it's peaceful, because one of the things the special thing about this resort is the Mardi Gras celebration, and that goes for French Quarter and Riverside. So I was here, like I said, last week or the week before. It kind of blends together at this point. I don't really remember. Looks like there is some work going on in the resort as well, so we'll have to be conscious of which ways we cannot walk. But I was out here for the Mardi Gras celebration. You can check out the video of that. Like I said, we highlighted this resort all week long, so you can go back and check out our overview video, as well as a look at the rooms and a look at the food, and a video of the Mardi Gras parade, which is really cool. This is actually my first time seeing it this year. It is actually, it starts over at Riverside and makes its way down to French Quarter. They do a big party in that courtyard area by the pool, and they choose which float is the best. They have you vote on it. The floats are actually created by cast members, by Walt Disney World cast members, and do a really amazing job. And they are the ones in the parade entertaining guests, so it's really cool. There were some really impressive floats. So again, you can check out that video. We just posted that on Thursday, so just a couple days back right here on our Facebook. You'd also see it on our YouTube, youtube.com/D2Travel. And like I said, this is probably my favorite thing about this resort, is just areas like this. This is so nice. Although it is a little bit breezy and the water is kind of splashing me, so we're gonna keep moving. And I'm gonna head out this way because you can actually also walk down by the river here, which is very fitting. It's the, New Orleans, the city on the river. I just love the theming of these buildings. So we're gonna take a walk out here to the water, and another really nice perk about Port Orleans, both Riverside and French Quarter, is you can get boat transportation to Disney Springs. And we'll see the dock up here in just a little bit. And you'll see the sign here, it says carriage path. You can actually also get a horse-drawn carriage ride. You can also rent Surrey bikes to ride around, which we might see some guests. I think we saw one as we were making our way outside. And you can see there is the dock. This is where you'd get the boat transportation over to Disney Springs. You can also take the boat over to Riverside. They do stop at both. But you can also walk to Riverside from here. This path will just take you all the way down there. It is a bit of a hike. It's a little bit of a long walk. We looked at the map a few moments ago. Hi, Sharon. Sharon was here a month ago. Says it's a great resort. I totally agree. Like I said, one of my favorites. There you go. You can see River Cruise at Disney Springs and Riverside, and walking path to Riverside boat and bike rentals, as well as Boat Rights Dining Hall, which is the quick service over at Port Orleans Riverside. You see, this is the main pool here at French Quarter. And actually the pool, I should say. This is the only pool here. As far as I know, I don't think they've changed and added another one. But you got this nice splash play area here, which is fun. Pool hours are 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Oh, Sharon points out what a plus the renovated room is. Yes, the rooms were recently renovated here at Port Orleans French Quarter, so that is a big plus. And Walt Disney World has been doing that with a lot of the hotels lately. The All-Star Resorts recently saw some room renovations, and here at French Quarter as well. So there's a playground here. Sharon, can you let me know, are you hearing me okay? We've had some audio issues with Facebook live streams in the past. If you hear me, just let me know. And if not, then you're not hearing me ask you to anyway, so. Again, here is the playground, and we are back around to the main lobby building here. We're going to turn right into the courtyard, give you another look at the pool area. And so this courtyard, perfect, thank you, Sharon. This courtyard area, by the way, this is where you would find the finale of that Mardi Gras parade and the Mardi Gras party later on in the day. This is where you would have your chance to vote on your favorite parade float. As far as those renovated rooms that Sharon mentioned, there is really one room type here at Port Orleans French Quarter. There are specific locations. You can choose a preferred location, whether it's by the pool, on the water, or just up close to the main lobby area. You can choose a king bed or 2 queen beds as well. So those are your options there, but really the same room type across the board. Again, here is the main pool area. And we'll get a good look at the water slide too as we make our way over there. But here is Mardi Gras, the pool bar. See, Mallory in the chat says, I love French Quarter. There's your pool bar here. Mardi Gras. All right, we're going to come this way and we're going to head back out to the water. Give you a good look at the other side of the pool. Deb says, looks like a beautiful day. It is. We are actually getting pretty warm today. It is going to get a high of 87, I want to say it was. So we're creeping up there now. Although I think we're supposed to get some rain the next couple of days, and then things will cool off again. So we'll be looking at like low to mid 70s, which is fantastic. But I always say, if you're going to visit this time of year, which we are just about on spring break here, which I know for a lot of you, spring break probably started today, or I guess technically yesterday. So it is going to be a busy time here in the next month or so. But yeah, as I always say, if you're visiting this time of year, be prepared for just about anything weather-wise. You might wake up in the morning and it's 40 degrees outside. You might have like 85 degrees in the afternoon. So really got to be prepared. So you can see you have a nice water slide here for this pool. Nice water feature as well. And just a big pool. It's nice. And here we'll see the water transportation coming by, making their way over to Disney Springs. Really just a beautiful resort here, and golf course right across the water here. So that's another convenient feature of Port Orleans if you're planning to add some golf to your Walt Disney World vacation. All right, so we're going to continue along the path because this area to my left here is blocked off as they are continuing renovations. Sharon says, busy for Easter as well. Definitely true. Anything in that spring break range is one of the busiest times of the year here at Walt Disney World. Our early February week was sunny and mid 80s and 0 rain. Yes, we do see very little rain, at least by Florida standards, in January, February, and the weather can be fantastic. Mid 80s is actually, that's probably the warmest you'll see that time of year typically. But like I said, it can also be you wake up in the morning and next thing you know, you're buying a hoodie at the park because it's 40 degrees out. So something to keep in mind. Join us for the Cajun campfire between buildings 5 and 6, which I believe is this area right here. That is building 6 on the right. We have a nice big lawn here and another fountain. Walking through Sassagoula Floatworks a few minutes ago, I'm hungry. Definitely gonna have to grab some lunch after this, I think. You can see we got another fountain over here and just a beautiful lawn area to just sit and relax in the middle of the day. Unsurprisingly, real grass out here too, not turf like you see at a lot of the resorts. So on a day like today, it wouldn't be quite as hot. A nice relaxing fountain. Now, like I said, we are doing our Walt Disney World Resort Hotel Spotlight series, so we have done all 3 All-Star resorts. So you can go back and check out the live streams of those. All-Star Movies was the last one we did, and that was where Facebook gave us some issues with audio. So you can watch a very quiet live stream of All-Star Movies. But those resorts are much bigger, much more ground to cover. So we're going to get through this one pretty quickly. Robert says you are always hungry, just saying. Well, I tend to do these live streams right around lunchtime, and I never think to eat beforehand. So, yeah, you're right, though. I am always hungry. I mean, you're walking around Walt Disney World. All the food is so good. How can you not be? Oh, Mallory says, we did a carriage ride through French Quarter, and it was wonderful. Definitely a unique experience. I've never gotten to do that, and it definitely seems like something that would be a lot of fun. Got another water feature here. Again, just the grounds of this resort are beautiful. You can see just past there, that is the parking lot too. So if you are driving, parking a car here, you'd be parked right out there. Yeah, I would love to do the carriage ride, or even just rent a Surrey bike and just ride between here and Riverside. And if you have been watching these videos for a while, like Robert, who points out that I'm always hungry, which he is correct, so I can't blame him. You know that one of my biggest recommendations is building in a day on your Walt Disney World Resort vacation. If you can do it, build in a day to just enjoy your resort. If you're staying on site here, which I highly recommend, build in a day to just enjoy your resort. Maybe head over to Disney Springs, especially if you're staying somewhere like here at Port Orleans, you know, Old Key West, Saratoga Springs, something like that. They're all very close to Disney Springs. You can take the boat over there. And yeah, just take advantage of that day off in between the craziness of rushing around the parks. I know it's hard to, you know, there's so many things you want to do at the parks. But if you can work in that extra day, just take a rest, take things slow, enjoy all the amenities of your resort, because all the Walt Disney World Resort hotels have some amazing things to enjoy. It really changes your vacation, especially if you put that in the middle, break things up a little bit. It's a fantastic way to enjoy one of the days of your vacation. All right, so we're going to stop right here. I'm going to turn back around, and we're going to wrap things back up. We're going to wrap things up back in the courtyard area. But I just wanted to show you guys this walkway would continue on to take you over to Port Orleans Riverside. You can see sort of just a beautiful overview here. Let me come out to the water a little bit more. Just a beautiful view of Port Orleans here. Let me see, a couple comments here. Right, and dine at the Boathouse at Disney Springs. Love Boathouse. That is absolutely one of my favorites. Chef Art Smith's Homecoming is another favorite. Raglan Road. St. Patrick's Day is coming up. Raglan Road is the place to go for St. Patrick's Day. And also just delicious food all year round. What else did we have here? Mallory says, agree with a rest/resort day. Yes. And resort hop too. You have that option as well. You just because let's say you're staying here at French Quarter, obviously you can go over to Port Orleans Riverside. You could hop on this boat and you could take it over to Disney Springs, go over to one of the other resorts I mentioned, Old Key West, Saratoga Springs. You can go to any one of the Walt Disney World Resort hotels and just, take in the beautiful sights, enjoy the delicious restaurants. Highly recommend it. Hey, Shannon. I mean, it's something, as a local, it's something I love to do on just a normal day. Like if I'm not going to go into one of the parks, I love hopping over to some of the resorts. I should mention too, as another boat goes by, like I said, I was here with Mardi Gras, and the Mardi Gras parade starts over in Riverside and makes its way down to French Quarter. So you can watch along this path here. And then, like I said, it ends in the courtyard area over by the pool. So anywhere along this path is a great spot to watch. I watched from right over here, right about where that gate is, that fence. And had a nice view of the water. Watched the floats go right by in front of me. It was fantastic. Like I said, that was my first time here for Mardi Gras. It was really cool to see. Yeah, just a beautiful resort here. Now I'm going to head back towards that courtyard area where we're going to wrap things up. So if you have any last minute requests or questions or anything, drop them in the chat there. And if you are new to these videos, we do these live streams once a week. We get out, sometimes more than once a week actually too, but we get out to the parks, the hotels, things like that. We will actually be out at Disneyland soon. So if you have not done so already, be sure to like, subscribe. We do these live streams sometimes on our YouTube channel as well. You can also find a lot of other content on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/D2travel. That's D, the number 2, travel. Find a lot of content on there for Walt Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruise Line, things like that. And if you'd like to get out here to Walt Disney World for yourself, head over to d2travel.com or send us an email at info@d2travel.com. Let one of our amazing advisors start planning your next trip. Planning a Disney vacation these days, not the easiest thing. Our advisors are very experienced. They know exactly what they're doing. So let them take all of the stress off of your shoulders, make everything so much easier for you. All you have to do is worry about enjoying your vacation, and it's going to be no additional cost to you to let a Destination to Travel advisor plan your trip. If anything, they're going to save you some money. So no brainer. Again, d2travel.com, D, the number 2, travel.com. Nice little gazebo here on the water. Just take a break. I guess this is the smoking area, but it's still a good little place to rest. And again, we're coming by the pool here again, and we're going to head back up into that courtyard area where we will wrap things up for the day. And one more time, I will mention, we have been doing the our Walt Disney World Resort Hotel Spotlight. So we did these live streams over at the All-Star Resorts, and we are planning to get to every Walt Disney World Resort Hotel this year. So it'll be sort of a bi-weekly thing. Sometimes it'll be off and on. We'll, you know, just keep an eye on our socials, you'll see it. We do a highlight of the resort all week long, so you can go back and check out an overview video of this resort, as well as a look at the food and the rooms. And then, like I said, we had video of the Mardi Gras parade as well, so you can always go back and check that all out. And what's your favorite Walt Disney World Resort hotel? Let me know in the comments here, because we are going to get out to them all. Like I said, we already did the All-Star Resorts, so we'll be getting out to Port Orleans Riverside next, and then working around to the rest of them. So let me know what your favorite is as we get ready to wrap things up here. Maybe French Quarter is your favorite. Seemed to be pretty popular today. Sharon, 100% agree. Wilderness Lodge is my personal favorite. Some of these resorts, like before coming out here from Mardi Gras, it's been a few years since I got out to French Quarter. But Wilderness Lodge is the one that I get out to every single year. I have to see it during the holidays. We actually have a holiday tradition. Oh, here goes one of the Surrey bikes. We have a holiday tradition of eating at Territory Lounge and just taking pictures in front of the giant tree in that lobby. Oh, I love Wilderness Lodge. Mallory says Caribbean Beach. That's an awesome choice. That's one you don't hear very often. I love Sebastian's Bistro over there. It's one of my favorite restaurants on property. So again, here is where you would find the pool, the main entrance to the pool. You're gonna come left towards the main lobby. And we are gonna wrap things up right up here. And don't worry, we will be getting out to Wilderness Lodge, we'll be getting out to Caribbean Beach, and all of the other Walt Disney World Resort hotels this year, to share all the information we can, give you guys a live walk around the resort, answer any questions you might have, provide as much information as we possibly can. But that's going to do it for us here today. One more time, I want to remind you, d2travel.com. That's D, the number 2, travel.com. Or you can send us an email at info@d2travel.com. Let one of our advisors start planning your next Walt Disney World Resort vacation. So thank you again, everyone, for joining me. And I'll see you all real soon. Bye.